from NBC News, this is Today with Katie Couric and Matt Lauer. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Up next, why Super Bowl advertisers are running scared this year. That's right after this.
We're back at 44 after the hour. It may have been a year since Janet Jackson's infamous Super Bowl brouhaha, but advertisers are the ones feeling exposed for this year's game. And that's why kinder, gentler ads will be the order of the day this coming Sunday. Donnie Deutsch is the host of CNBC's The Big Idea, and he runs his own top ad agency. And Michael McCarthy is a media reporter for USA Today. Hey, guys, good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
G ratings, is that what we're going to get on Sunday in terms of advertising?
I think we'll get maybe a little G+. I actually think there's a bigger story here beyond the ads, is that we are living in a world now where all media folk are running scared. I mean, basically, advertising is supposed to break through. It's supposed to entertain and engage. And basically, advertising is not the reason Janet Jackson did her thing last year.
Right, and exactly, Michael, they aren't the ones who, advertisers didn't expose their breasts, so why are they paying the price?
That's right. The indecency police are all over the place this year. Advertisers are paying the price because they're the large companies that pay a lot of money, and they're the ones that consumers can go after if something goes wrong.
And basically, I think you both would agree that advertising's at its best when it takes risks, and now as a result, you're not going to see many risks this year.
I mean, it's insane. You already have 2 ads pulled by the companies before they've aired. I mean, this is not people who've complained. They haven't even aired yet.
Let's talk about one of those ads. Ford has pulled a Lincoln Mark LT ad. Let's take a look at it, and we'll try and figure out why.
See you next week. Thank you very much.
Is it a sin? Is it a crime? Loving you, dear, like I do.
Oh, sorry. Kids.
Beyond belief, the new Lincoln Mark LT. Travel well.
It's cute. Should it have been pulled?
It's a can't-win position for the advertisers this year, Matt. Anything that anybody complains about, and you're always going to find somebody to complain, is being pulled off the air.
Okay. Would you have pulled that ad?
You know, I wouldn't have pulled it, but they are dancing, kind of a sense of air when the word lust and priest. But the bottom line is, even if that did cause discussion on obviously what is one of the most sensitive issues in the world, great, that causes discussion, and maybe it'll bring more attention to the problem.
Actually, Budweiser, which is perennially one of the big advertisers in the Super Bowl, has pulled another of its ads because it poked fun at the whole wardrobe malfunction last year. Surprising to you, or is this do you think this is maybe a little bit premeditated?
I actually think Budweiser, and they're obviously a very smart marketer, could have done this on purpose. The ad is actually very cute and charming, and they said to folks, you know what, we're not going to run the Super Bowl, but go to our website and you can see it. Well, I don't know, if all of a sudden they're getting a million hits on their website.
Maybe they'll end up talking about it on the Today Show and other shows like that.
Those wacky guys from Budweiser.
Right. What do you think?
Well, I think it's one of these situations where Budweiser knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing in St. Louis. They still got the ad out there, even though it's not on the game.
All right, here's one from GoDaddy.com. Also, this one kind of goes out there a little bit. Let's take a look. We'll talk about it.
Capelli?
Yes, I'd like to be on a commercial.
And what will you be advertising?
GoDaddy.com. Oh my gosh. It's a website where you can register .com names for only $8.95 a year.
And what exactly will you be doing on this commercial?
I could do a routine where I went like this.
Oh. Surely by now you must realize that you're upsetting the committee.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset the committee.
May I suggest a turtleneck?
Now, I'm going to make a statement. That's going to be the top-rated ad on the Super Bowl for 2 reasons. One, your crew is always the sniff test. So
right.
And number 2, I think that's going to hit a nerve with people going, no, we want crazy stuff. And
what works in that ad, in your opinion?
Matt, I like this ad because it's touching the one radioactive subject, which is Janet Jackson, the wardrobe malfunction. For everybody to ignore that this happened last year is just silly. So in our ad meter poll on Sunday, I think this could be a real dark horse.
Okay, can I ask a question? What was the ad for?
GoDaddy.com.
I have no idea what GoDaddy is, but I'm buying it. I'll tell you that.
Once again, 3 months on the Today Show talking about GoDaddy.
All right, this next one, I like this one. It features P. Diddy. Let's take a look. It's for Pepsi.
Hey, I'm late for this award show. Can I get a ride?
Come on, hop in. I tell you, Carson, the excitement here is tremendous.
Look at that. I didn't know P. Diddy drove a Diet Pepsi truck. don't scratch it.
All right, this is how I roll.
I like this one because it's a pop culture icon making fun of pop culture icons.
Yeah, and it's very traditional in what makes a good Super Bowl ad. A nice human story, a bunch of celebrities in there. That's kind of Pepsi 101 stuff.
And they're going young, Matt. Super Bowl audience is skewing younger every year.
All right. So overall, we're going to see some tame ads, but except for GoDaddy.com.
GoDaddy.com.
$2.4 million per. What is it?
Call it the Marty Schottenheimer ball.
Yeah, exactly
It's a
right.
very conservative play calling.
And as always, the ads are costing a fortune for these advertisers.
$2.5 million.
Donnie Michael, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. 49 after the hour, by the way. You can catch, look at this, a plug for you. The Big Idea with Donnie Deutsch on CNBC weeknights at 10 Eastern and Pacific. And we're back right after this.